knocking on a ghost locked door. My gin is cold, but this fever burns bright, chasing shadows through the London night.
Wake up and live, don't let your spirit fade. In the valley where the heavy debts are paid, dry those eyes, sister, look toward the sun. The morning glory has only just begun. From the haze of the weary street to the rhythm of the marching feet, smoky redemption rising like the mist, a healing potion that the heavens kissed. Break the shackles, let the mercy flow. Higher ground is where the weary go. The system is a fire burning down the trees, but truth is a whisper riding on the breeze. No silver spoon can feed a hungry soul, only the love can make the broken whole.
I sold my secrets for a penny and a lie, watching the gray clouds paint the heavy sky. But your lying voice is calling out my name, pulling me gently from the burning flame. Through the smoke and the jagged glass, we watch the ancient sorrows pass. Smoky redemption rising like the mist, a healing potion that the heavens kiss. Break the shackles, let the mercy flow. Higher ground is where the weary go. I'm crawling out the wreckage. Stand tall, stand firm, my empress.
The bitter taste is fading,
The sweet salvation's waiting. Wash the sins in the Caribbean Sea. Let the melody set the captive free. Forgive the heart, forgive the mind, leave the darkness far behind. Smoky, smoky, redemption is a lonesome find. Smoky redemption, smoky redemption, rising like the mist, rising like the mist. A healing potion that the heavens kissed. Break the shackles, break the shackles. Let the mercy flow, mercy flow. Higher ground is where the weary go. Rising higher, yes I am, yes I am.
The herb is the healing of the nation's mind. Leave the artificial poison far behind. God's own pharmacy is in the grass, watching the clouds and the seasons pass, floating on a breeze that is clean and sweet, feeling the clover underneath our feet. Natural high, soaring on a cloud of peace, watching the tension and the static cease. Higher than the hawk and the eagle fly, underneath the canvas of a sapphire sky. The mountains don't need no electric light to guide the wanderer through the night. Just the vibration of the living earth, giving the spirit a second birth. I'm drunk on the oxygen and the pine, better than the buzz of the cheapest wine. My lungs are expanding like a giant sail, following the markers on a forest trail. The river is a choir and the wind's a song. This is where the children of the light belong. Natural high, soaring on a cloud of peace, watching the tension and the static cease. Higher than the hawk and the eagle fly, underneath the canvas of a sapphire sky. I'm clearer than I've ever been before. Open up the window and the kitchen door. No more fog and no more gray. It's the celebration of a brand new day. Pure energy flowing through the veins. No mirrors, no lies, just the clarity in our eyes. Natural high, soaring on a cloud of peace, watching the tension and the static cease. Higher than the hawk and the eagle fly, underneath the canvas of a sapphire sky. Stay lifted, soaring high, pure vibration, pure. My cupboards are bare and the wine is sour, counting the cracks in the midnight hour. I'm a scratch record in a dusty sleeve, with no more magic of my tattered sleeve. Empty vessels make the loudest sound, but true vibration is in the ground. Don't let the void become your master. Run from the looming dark disaster, searching for substance in a world of foam. A long, long way from my spiritual home. Hollow grooves spinning in the mind, leaving a purpose far behind. Fill the cradle with the righteous flame, beyond the shadow and the emptiness. promises go to sleep. They build their castles on the shifting sand, while the drought is killing the fertile land.
I've been whistling in the canyon wide, with nothing left for me to hide. The echoes are mocking my every word, the strangest music I've ever heard. The drum is thumping, but the soul is thin, looking for a way to let the light back in. Hollow grooves spinning in the mind, leaving the purpose far behind. Fill the cradle with a righteous flame, beyond the shadow and the emptiness.
I'm just a shell on a lonely beach.
The fruit of life is within your reach.
My melody is missing
a solid chord.
Pick up your spirit and the
holy soul. Break the cycle of the ghost refrain. Solidify, solidify,
solidify,
solidify,
fortify.
Solidify.
No more hollow, no more shallow.
Plant the seed in the follow. Spinning in the mind, leaving the purpose far behind. Fill the cradle with a righteous flame, beyond the shadow and the empty day. Fill it up, solid ground, found it. Walking steady, walking tall. The cage is open, but I cannot fly. I've grown accustomed to this iron sky. The taste of copper on my trembling tongue, the saddest anthem that was ever sung.
Emancipate yourself from mental chains, while the cold rain washes out the stains. They give you bread, but they take the soul. They give you half, but they want the whole.
A heavy price for a simple breath, walking the line between life and death. Bit of freedom, a jagged little pill, climbing up the side of Zion Hill. It hurts to walk when you've been bound, but we're moving on to higher ground.
Babylon is falling, can't you hear the sound? Another skyscraper hitting the ground. Don't weep for the silver or the stolen gold. The truth is a story that must be told. I'm stumbling out into the blinding light. My eyes aren't used to something this bright. The air is sharp and it cuts my lungs, speaking in all of these native tongues. The chains are off, but the scars remain. A beautiful kind of holy pain. Bit of freedom, a jagged little pill, climbing up the side of Zion Hill. It hurts to walk when you've been bound, but we're moving on
bitter turn to sweet. Freedom, freedom, is it real? Bitter, how does it feel? No more walls, no more bars, just the wind and the lonely stars. Bitter freedom, a jagged little pill climbing up the side of Zion Hill. It hurts to walk when you've been bound, but we're moving on to higher ground. Walk on, free at last. Bitter taste gone in the past. I'm going home. Oh, yeah. Silk ribbons tied around my aching wrist, a midnight memory I can't resist. The garden's wilting in the neon glare. I'm breathing in the heavy, toxic air.
The earth is calling from beneath the stone. You're never walking in this world alone. Deep in the soil where the secrets grow is a power that the wicked never know.
Feel the pulse beneath the city's skin.
That's where the real life begins.
Velvet roots holding us so tight, guiding us through the longest night. Soft as mercy, strong as ancient wood. Doing what the spirit understood.
I see the mountain and I see the sea. I see the shackles of the mental slavery, but the foundation is a holy thing. Listen to the song that the ancestors sing.
My heels are clicking on the pavement hard. I've played every single losing card, but I feel a pulling at my very core. Something worth more than a liquor store. Beyond the glitter and the hollow fame, we are calling out the sacred name. Velvet roots holding us so tight, guiding us through the longest night. Oh, soft as mercy, strong as ancient wood. Ooh. should glow, watching the mercury sinking low. The sky is bleeding a violet rose. I've got nothing left for me to lose.
Even a star has a stormy day. When the thick clouds get in the way, the eclipse is passing, just wait and see. The dawn is coming for you and me.
Looking through the shards of a shattered glass, waiting for the winter time to pass. Broken sun hanging in the gray, chasing the ghosts of the heat away. Though the light is dim and the fire is cold, the story of the morning is yet untold.
The furnace is dark, but the embers live. There is so much more for a heart to give. Repair the rafters and the broken roof of your own divinity. You are the proof.
I'm shivering under a paper moon, hoping the summer will visit soon. My shadow is jagged on the kitchen floor. I can't remember what I'm fighting for. A flicker of amber in a word of slate, wrestling with the iron hands of fate. Broken sun hanging in the gray, chasing the ghosts of the heat away. Though the light is dim and the fire is cold, the story of the morning is yet untold.
The razor sharp and they cut my skin.
Let the warmth of the spirit in.
I'm a lantern with a cracked display.
You're the herald of a brighter day, and in the light with a thread of hope. Sun, 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 light, not destroyed, just rearranged until the season has finally changed. Broken sun hanging in the gray, chasing the ghosts of the heat away. Though the light is dim and the fire is cold, the story of the morning is yet untold. Shine again, shine again, shine again. Mend the pieces. Shine again, rising, rising. Purple haze dancing on the ceiling fan. I've lost the map and the master plan. My pulse is racing like a runaway train through the wild terrain of a dizzy brain.
The heat you feel is a sacred fire, burning away the base desire. It's a revelation in the burning skin, where the cosmic journey must begin. The air is thick with a floral scent, wondering where the yesterday went. Mystic fever burning in the bone, a higher frequency we've never known. The spirit's melting in a holy glow, where the rivers of the wisdom flow. I see the visions of 1,000 years, a world without the salt of the tears. The mountains are moving to the ancient beat. Feel the electricity beneath your feet. My vision is blurred by a golden light. Everything's wrong, but it feels so right. I'm shedding my worries like a winter coat, watching the heavy burdens drift and float. The stars are swirling in a cosmic jar. We're finally seeing who we really are. Mystic fever burning in the bone, a higher frequency we've never known. Spirits melting in a holy glow, where the rivers of the wisdom flow. Visits a sickness or a strange delight. It's the awakening of your inner side. My heart is drumming against my ribs. Truth is escaping from the baby cribs. High vibration in the atmosphere. See the rising high. Transcend the physical, embrace the miracle. Everything is lyrical. Mystic fever burning in the bone, burning in the bone. A higher frequency we've never known. The spirit's melting in a holy glow, where the rivers of the wisdom flow. Keep it burning, fever, higher plane. Mystic, I see the light, I see the light, I see the light. The concrete vines are wrapping round my feet. The humid air smells of the dusty street. I'm a wild bird trapped in a rusted mesh. The thorns are tearing at my weary flesh. The lion roars in the thickest shade. Don't be frightened, don't be afraid. The jungle knows every step you take by the muddy bank of the ancient lake. It's a tangle
tangled web of green and gray, trying to find a little space to pray. Jungle blues howling in the trees, a primal hunger brought us to our knees. Survival rhythm in the pouring rain, dancing away the ghost of the pain. Yeah.
The hunters come with their nets and spears. They've been feeding on our darkest fears, but the canopy is broad and wide. There are many places for the heart to hide. I got tiger stripes upon my soul, trying to regain my lost control. I howl at the shadows of the banyan tree, begging the wilderness to set me free. The drums are beating in the hollow trunk, the spirit's sober while the world is drunk. The jungle blues howling in the trees, a primal hunger brought us to our knees. Survival rhythm in the pouring rain, dancing away the ghost of the pain. The leaves are whispering my darkest sin. Let the cleansing of the rain begin. I'm lost in the emerald labyrinth. You're the flower on the stone plinth, wild and free, just the way it should be. Deep in the bush, heavy the vines, can't catch us now, we've gone native. The soul is fierce, the soul is creative. Jungle blues howling in the trees, a primal hunger brought us to our knees. Survival rhythm in the pouring rain, dancing away the ghost of the pain. Into the green jungle blues, singing the blues, oh the blues. Watch the panther move. Sand in my throat and a hole in my boot, looking for the branch but I lost the root. The highway stretching like a sun-baked snake. How many promises can one heart break? A weary traveler on a lonesome track, carry the truth like a heavy pack. They call you a phantom, they call you a thief, because you refuse to live in their grief. Out in the wasteland where the vultures fly, we're painting our names on the desert sky. Dusty rebel walking through the gale, fighting for a love that will never fail. No uniform and no iron badge, just the holy fire and the tattered edge. The city is a prison with invisible bars, but out here we're to shine.
I got a pistol grip soul and a lace trim heart, trying to finish what I didn't start. The wind is howling a defiant tune beneath the glare of the afternoon. The dust is rising from the caravan, following the steps of the chosen man. Dusty rebel walking through the gale, fighting for a love that will never fail. No uniform and no iron badge, just the holy fire and the tattered edge.
My boots are heavy and my canteen's dry.
The rain is coming from the Father's eye.
I'm a renegade with a broken wing.
You're the daughter of the Lion King,
Marching on
to the promised land. Marching on to the promised land. Never, never, never. Against the grain, through the pain, we won't be shackled again. Dusty rebel walking through the gale, fighting for a love that will never fail. No uniform and no iron badge, just the holy fire and the tattered edge. Keep walking through the dust. Freedom is a must. Static noise hums in the city wires, walking through the smoke of 1,000 fires. My leather boots click on the frozen grate, trying to outrun a twisted fate.
The pavement is hard, but the spirit is soft. Keep your holy visions held high aloft. Even in the maze of the iron and steel, there's a pulse of life that is jagged and real.
Between the towers that touch the clouds, we're hiding our faces from the rushing crowds. Concrete soul beating in the chest, finding a moment of rhythmic rest. In the canyon of glass and the neon glare, we're breathing a different kind of air.
The billboards are preaching a plastic creed, planting the thorns of a selfish greed. But the brothers on the corner know the truth, the wisdom of age and the fire of youth.
I got grease on my hands and coal in my lungs, singing in a chorus of forgotten tongues. The subway is screaming a frantic song, but I know where I belong all along. The sirens are wailing a blue light tune under the smog of a city moon. Concrete soul beating in the chest, finding a moment of rhythmic rest. In the canyon of glass and the neon glare, we're breathing a different kind of air.
The asphalt is cold and the lights are blinding.
It's the silver lining that you're finding.
Can a heart survive in a world of stone?
It's the only place where the seeds are sown.
Build a garden on